Good morning. As we approach Pentecost, first we approach the Ascension, but then we approach Pentecost. Jesus is saying, when the Advocate comes, I will send you from the Father. He will testify to me. The Holy Spirit will testify to Jesus Christ. The apostles know that Jesus is the Son of God. They know that He is God. But it's when the Holy Spirit descends upon the apostles at Pentecost that the church is given that authority of the Holy Spirit, that the church is given that knowledge to proclaim the truth of Jesus Christ, inspired by the Holy Spirit. And it's through that inspiration of the Holy Spirit that others come to recognize Christ. In the first reading in the Acts of the Apostles, we come across this woman named Lydia, a dealer of purple cloth. And purple cloth signifies royalty because purple was rare, purple was expensive, or rather the dyes to make purple, because you had to get lavender and you had to get berries and whatever else. You can't just chemically make colors in the old days. And Lydia is this really great example of a disciple. She is somebody who is a worshiper of God. She listened and the Lord opened her heart, and she desired to serve God. She desired to do God's will. Now, the important part here is that it names Lydia. It doesn't name Lydia's husband, so whether she's a widow or she's just kind of the one that has the means in the family, she is the one that dedicates herself and her household to the Lord. It says after she and her household had been baptized, she offered an invitation for them to stay in her home. So she offered for her home to be available to the apostles. She offered from her means that she had. Clearly she was a woman of means because she dealt in this fine, expensive cloth. And she recognized the gifts that she had so that she may assist in the mission of Jesus Christ, so that she may assist in the mission of the proclamation of the gospel. And it says after she and her household had been baptized. We hear that over and over and over again in the Acts of the Apostles. The household was baptized, right? The whole household. That means the husband, the wife, the children. That would include the babies, right? People say, oh, there's no tradition of infant baptism in the church. But if we look, we say, no. In the Acts of the Apostles, constantly, it says the whole household was baptized. That couldn't possibly mean the whole household, everybody except the babies, right? No, that doesn't make any sense. That's not the whole household. But so Lydia is this example to us. She's this example of generosity. She's this example of faithfulness. She's this example of saying, I truly believe, I have been convicted. I understand who Jesus Christ is, and I understand what He has done for me. And therefore, because I have the means to support the mission of the apostles, I will do so. Lydia is an example of generosity. Lydia is an example of charity. She's an example to us of serving the Lord from the ability that He has given us. And so we're reminded as we prepare ourselves for Pentecost, as we prepare for the reception of the gifts and the fruits of the Holy Spirit, recognizing that God sends His Spirit to guide us, the Spirit of truth, the Advocate, the Comforter. He doesn't just send the Holy Spirit so that we can walk around with tongues of fire on our heads, but He sends the Holy Spirit so that we can be guided, so that we can be certain, so that His church can be without error, so that His church can be inerrant. We have to trust. We have to trust. And in trusting, we say, Lord, all that I have is yours. All that I am is yours. I give of myself. I give of my life. I trust in you. I trust in you. I'm thankful to you because you have redeemed me. It's not enough to just simply have faith, but rather that faith has to be actualized. We have to act as though we are Christians. We have to act as though we have been convicted. We have to act as though there has been some form of conversion that has taken place in our lives. And so, as we, I hope, consider ourselves believers, let us invite the Lord to come and stay at our home.